Yo, yo, yo. Hope you're having an amazing Sunday. It is currently Sunday, September 1st. It is the first day of the new month. This month is going to be very, very important because it leads to October, which October starts the new quarter four, which is a very important quarter because it sets the tone for 2025. So I hope you crush September and then use that momentum to crush quarter four, crush 2025, so on and so forth. And I hope you can pull a tidbit or a nugget out of this video to apply and make your own life better. That is why I do them. Bullet point number one for how to make sure you set the week by crushing your Sunday. This video is going to be about making sure that Sunday is really prioritized because it is important. So, bullet point one, stay in your rhythm. Weekends are for getting ahead. Sunday sets the tone for the week. Don't neglect making progress on weekends. You have to make sure you are moving forward every single day. You can't just kick it off and lay back on the weekends. I mean, if you want to do that, no problem. You can do whatever you like. But if you have goals and dreams that you want to achieve, you have to keep the momentum up and you have to work on the weekends because that is a lot of days during the year where you could have made progress. And momentum is everything. If you can have the momentum and carry it throughout every single week, so on and so forth through the years, you're going to get to where you want to go so much faster because momentum is like the fire on the bottom of a rocket. And when it starts rising, if the fire goes out and the momentum goes, the rocket's going to fall back down. And good luck once gravity kicks in, trying to fire the rockets back up and it somehow catching with gravity on the way down. Not going to work. Make sure you keep your momentum. My rule is never disappoint yourself 2 days in a row. So if you take a day, that's fine. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal. But if you're taking multiple in a row, that's when things get bad. You have to make sure that there is little to no disappointment within yourself. You have to feel like the man or the woman. You have to feel like you are making massive progress. And how do you instill that feeling? By actually doing the work in a consistent and progressive manner. Being aware, putting in the work on the weekends, and just not stopping. This takes me to bullet point two. Take an hour to reflect on your previous week. Be honest with yourself so you know where you went wrong and need to progress in the coming week. Every Sunday, I promise you, make sure you take an hour and reflect. Write down everything that you can possibly think of, things you did right, things you did wrong. Most importantly, the things that you need to make sure you're aware of in the coming week and the things you did wrong, right? You have to be honest with yourself and you have to be vulnerable to yourself. The person you lie to the most is you. So if you're honest with you, you're going to make a lot of progress, right? So don't be delusional and don't lie to yourself and say, you know what, I crush it every day of this week. I didn't waste any time, yada, yada, and just lie to yourself. It's not going to work because there are people like myself that are honest with myself. And if I fucked up, pardon my language, or if I wasted time, or if there was anything that I didn't like during that week, I write it down in my reflection and I make sure that I'm super, super dialed on where I am putting my time in that certain sector in the following week. So make sure you take time to reflect. Reflect on everything, everything. And I don't know your life. Just make sure you're reflecting on absolutely everything. You know, how your workouts were, if you hit all your workouts, did you eat all your meals? Did you read every day? Did you work on your business every day? Things like this, reflect on every single thing. Next would be after your reflection, plan your weekly goals out and what you want to get done to make progress. Make sure you hit your three categories: health and fitness, business, and personal goals. So every week, have your journal. Beside the reflection, write down your weekly goals. So put down health and fitness, all the goals in health and fitness, whether it be hit the gym 5 days a week, eat super healthy, eat 170 grams of protein every day, get my creatine in, go on a run 3 times this week, whatever it is. Write down your health and fitness goals. Second, business. If you have a business or if you want to start a business or if you really enjoy your work, set some work goals, right? Whatever those goals are, write them down for the week. Make sure they're attainable for the week, whether it's things to do every day or an overall goal to hit for the week. Third, personal goals. What are your personal goals that you want to achieve this week? Personal development goals. Are you going to read every day? Are you going to make sure to go on a 30 to 45-minute walk every single day without your phone, without technology, so you can actually live and let your mind just settle for 1 second? Are you going to, what else? Are you going to make sure that you're reflecting every single day or using your journal or setting your intentions daily, right? Like anything that can make personal progress for you, what are you going to put in the personal goals? That is super important. Reflection and then setting the goals for the week. Nothing more will make you progress more, if that made sense. Bullet point number 3: visualize you executing on these tasks. Visualize the process. So the goals that you just set, the week you want to have, this entire Sunday that you've done, you are setting the tone, but then to set the tone more, visualize yourself killing it every single day. So sit down, just even like 10 seconds, and just see yourself shredding Monday, getting everything done that you want to get done that day: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Visualize the process. Don't visualize the Rolls Royces or the mega yachts or the private jets or the penthouses. Visualize the process. Visualize you getting shit done. That is how you are going to move forward faster. You know, don't visualize the end goal, visualize the thing that really matters and the thing that you should be enjoying, which is the process. Number 4, clean your spaces, your room, office, bathroom, whatever it may be, so you have a great environment to kill it during the week. A messy living space leads to a messy mind. I can't stress this enough. I'm looking at my bed right now. I just did my laundry, so I have to put it up. I can't have that there in the week. I can't have stuff laying around my room. I'm going to sweep my floors. I'm going to clean my floors. I'm going to put all my laundry away. I'm going to make sure my living space or my office space, the one I'm in right now, which my room is half office, half room, I'm going to make sure that it is clean and spick and span and up to my liking, because your space, your environment, it's dirty, your mind is going to be messy, and it's not going to be as organized as it could be. So the second you clean your room, whether it's reorganize it, make sure it looks good, make sure you get rid of all old stuff that might be in the way that you don't need anymore, you will feel so good within your mind, because all these things in front of you as you're working, it's in your peripheral vision. It's going to get to your mind eventually. And I promise that if you have a messy room or someone that has a messy room, I guarantee you can look at that person, you look at yourself and be like, yeah, is your life a mess? There's a pretty high chance it does, or it is. Very few times you'll find a person that has a super messy room, like every day of the week and doesn't care about it, that is super successful. Because organization is key in a business. Organization in life is very key. Start with organizing your room. It would really set the tone, right? And talking about setting the tone, set the tone for the week by cleaning your spaces, clean your kitchen, clean your washroom, whatever you have to clean, make sure it's ready for the week ahead. So there's no mental energy or mental thoughts going towards, I need to do that, I need to do the dishes, I need to clean this toilet, I need to clean this sink, whatever it may be. You have to think other thoughts during the week. You only have so much mental energy every single day. You cannot waste it on thinking about cleaning the shitter. You have to allocate more energy to thoughts that are actually going to progress your life. Number 5, last bullet point. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Get to bed early, prioritize your sleep. Benjamin Franklin said in Ways to Wealth, I would highly recommend ordering that. It's a very short, I forget the word, I'll just call it a book. It's a very short book. It's from like some essay he wrote. And he says in it, early to bed and early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, and wise. So I prioritize your sleep, prioritize getting to bed early and getting up early. You will not regret it. It feels good. If you're in bed by 9 or 10 p.m., but you're up at 4 or 5 or 6 in the morning, It feels good. And it is naturally how humans are supposed to operate because of our circadian rhythm. When the sun set, let's say before we had electricity and lights and all this back in the day, when the sun set, the human body, that's when everyone would sleep. When the sun rose, that's when everyone would get up. Same thing as when you see the sunrise in your neighborhood, and let's say you're up before it, and you hear all the birds wake up, and you hear like life start to arise. That's because every living thing on planet Earth, other than nocturnal, creatures like skunks, they have a circadian rhythm that follows the sunrise and sunset. So if you can match your schedule to that as closely as possible, you're going to operate more efficiently just because it is in your genes. Why are you going to stray away from who you are deep down? You're human. You're nature. You're part of nature. Utilize nature to prioritize how you feel and how you operate. That will be my last bullet point. But overall, just make sure that Sunday you set the tone for the week, because a lot of people, they don't. And these videos, I'm not judging anyone. I don't care. To each your own. Whatever you do doesn't matter to me. I just want people to understand that there is a life out there where you are progressing, where you can flip that switch from making hard work to enjoyable work. And it's all just done in the mental. Change your thoughts, change your reality. As above, so below, so below, as above. I want to make a video on that because it is so good. So good. But hope you guys have a spectacular week. If you have any questions, please comment below. Like, subscribe, share it to someone that can learn from this. I appreciate your time very, very much. Enjoy.